Alright, welcome to Season 3, Race 7 of my F1 2020 My Team Career Mode. Here we are for the Monaco Grand Prix. Of course, since it's Monaco, I have already done qualifying, and we're going to be going straight to the race. Practice was a mixed bag. Went a lot better when I switched to less worn engine components in the car. And I guess it's typical Monaco, which means, at least for me, practice program's not going well, but then we do qualifying and we do pretty solid, like where I would expect. So, there's that. We ended up 5th, but you'll see that it's a little more interesting this time around, I think. Let's see, we have to do RD. We have an engine component that's coming in time for the Baku Grand Prix. So I gotta figure out which area of the car I want to go with next. I think I am going to go with it's 950. This is 1500. I think we'll go with another chassis upgrade. We'll go with a minor upgrade, the reinforced hydraulic lines, which will also be in time for the Baku Grand Prix. Should everything go well. So yeah, we should have some big upgrades coming. We should take a big leap heading into Azerbaijan. And then here you look at the team chart. Mercedes we're still well ahead of Mercedes, and Mercedes are still well ahead of the rest of the pack. Racing Points actually jumped McLaren and Renault to take P3, but man, that fight is pretty close. Pretty much from them all the way down to Red Bull, really. I mean, Red Bull's a tiny bit further back, but really, I guess they're still in it. All they need is one major upgrade, and they're back in it, really. But yeah, that whole fight basically from. There's sort of us and Mercedes, and then sort of a fight between the next 5 teams, and then AlphaTauri on down, or sort of AlphaTauri can get some solid performances, and then it's everyone else on down. Though that being said, as we saw in the Netherlands, Ferrari can turn it up if they get the right strategy, and they've had some pretty good qualifying, despite the fact that they're not exactly the 3rd best team on the grid. So, I guess it depends on which track suits their car. But, regardless, we are going to head to the Monaco Grand Prix. No threat of rain, which is good. And, let's get to it.
A proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That was how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean Sea. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. We're on the French Riviera once more this weekend at the 2-mile-long Circuit de Monaco. The cars will climb around 40 metres up the hill, past the casino, and then descend downwards towards the harbour through Sector 2. It's a very short run from pole position to the first of the 19 corners at Saint-Devote, and don't expect to see much overtaking here today. Event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean Sea. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. We're on the French Riviera once more this weekend at the 2-mile-long Circuit de Monaco. The cars climb around 40 metres up through Beau Rivage, onto the casino, and then descending down towards the harbour through Sector 2. It's a very short run from pole position to the first of the 19 corners here, 7 to the left and 11 to the right. There's one single DRS zone as well, so don't expect that to make overtaking any easier today. With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, the owner-driver, Alexander Albon, and Sainz, Stroll, Norris, Ocon, and Sergio Perez. Verstappen, Leclerc, Kevin Magnussen, and Kvyat. Russell, Gasly, they've taken a grid penalty. Nobuharu Matsushita and Roman Grosjean, De Vries, Latifi, Giovinazzi, and Tatiana Calderon. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure out if I can splice those two parts together. My apologies. So just as I was getting ready to start, the game froze, and it asked for an update, which I did, and well, here we are. So this portion, I guess, completely misses the part where I went over my choice of development part for the R&D and talked about the race and what happened in qualifying, and so that's really annoying. But okay. So I'll just give a rundown of the grid here. Originally, we had qualified actually P5 because Verstappen had split the Mercedes, and I guess the big news is that for the first time in this career mode, myself and Ricciardo are not in the front row. So, and the fact that I'm right behind Ricciardo means that I have a chance to jump him on the start and get in front of him. And maybe who knows, maybe I'll gain some points on him or something, I don't know. So, look, Verstappen and Gasly were the ones that had the penalties, and it's gutting for Gasly because he had a very fast car in practice. So yeah, so we're going to be rolling off fourth. Mercedes has a chance to win their first race of the season, and our goal is just to beat our teammate in a turn one. That's all I really want to do. Race strategy, pretty simple, soft to medium.
Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap. We're learning the gears, so go through them all if you can.
Actually, the first car on mediums is going to be Esteban Ocon in 9th and Sergio Perez in 10th. Of course, those two qualified outside the top 10, but because of the grid penalties, they are now starting inside the top 10. Those will be two guys to watch for sure. They can go longer. Well, everyone on mediums can go longer, but they are the ones to watch as far as people who did start.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being. Okay, our main competitors in this race are Ricciardo and Albon.
We got kind of lucky with Monaco, where we haven't had any weather affecting the race, which is good. Only because if it did, it would make the race a whole lot longer to complete, which would be really annoying. Alright, here we go. So it's Bottas from Hamilton. And Hamilton hasn't won a race. Actually, if my memory serves correctly, this is the 1-year anniversary of Lewis Hamilton's last win in this career mode. Season 2, he won China, and he won right here in Monaco, and that was it for him. He didn't win any other races in Season 2,
the rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Very unusual for Lewis Hamilton, by his standards, to go a full year without a win. He's looking to change that today if he can beat his teammate in turn 1. Here we go. 5 red lights. Let's see what we can do to turn 1. Lights out, away we go. Car trying to squeeze us out. Oh, that didn't turn out as well as I would have liked. Let's try it from here. See if we can get him up the outside. That didn't work either. Darn. Let's try the inside again. It's really blocking me down the inside. If I could only just, like, not hit the wall there. That's all I'm asking. Just don't hit the wall. Squeeze mountain, there we go. Into... Oh, of course, wouldn't be a Monaco race if I didn't screw up that corner at least once. Oh, that dive bomb is never going to work on Hamilton. I don't even know why I even considered trying it. Well, I know the reason why I tried it is because I'm running up his gearbox. I don't know how anyone on this game tries to overtake there. It's nearly impossible. And I see people do it, but it's like... How? How? Actually... Right there. Okay. Just trying to make sure I did make a little bit of contact in the front wing. But just getting that tiny bit of damage on the front wing. I'm not even really trying to hit. I was just Hamilton's going slow out of the exit of that corner. It's unbelievable.
Okay, that's a good start. Keep it up.
And it wouldn't be a Monaco race if I didn't screw up that corner. We're off to us. smashing start. Literally and figuratively. For the first time, it feels like forever, I can say that it's the Mercedes 1-2 right now. And I clipped the wall and damaged my front wing a little bit. Right there. No, Ricardo, you are not getting behind me. We are fighting for the championship. I'm not letting you go.
Keep pushing. The car behind can't keep up with the pace. We think they're struggling with fuel.
So the goal of this is going to be to just try to stay as close to the Mercedes as we can by the time the first pit stops come around. I don't know how successful we'll be in that endeavor, but we'll see.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
Jeff, what are you talking about? Hamilton's 2.5 seconds up the road. And there we go again. Oh boy.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
And we have already lost 3.5 seconds. 3.5 seconds to the car in front. Which, again, is not ideal. It has to be said. Would really like to see a safety car in this race, to be perfectly honest. Ricardo's got DRS, we can go to the outside. He's not going to get the spot. I don't know what he's trying to play at. I'll be interested to see if Hamilton is able to catch and pass Bottas, or if Bottas is just going to run away with it here. That's not good. Hit the wall. Hit the wall.
front is 8.1 seconds.
Ricardo just trying to barge his way in there. Ricardo's on the outside again. No, that's not. We're not gonna allow that. No, no, no. Oh, come on, Danny Rick. What the heck was that? Just trying to put me in the wall, Danny Rick. What are you doing? Oh, that was because I wasn't paying attention. Jeez, Ricardo, you bargy. Something like that.
Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy.
Oh, that's not good. At this rate, I think Hamilton and Bottas are going to lap the entire field. This is how much I'm not even really trying to slow anybody down. It's just that's how bad I am at this track. I just cannot get the hang of it, and we're just losing time left and right to Mercedes. They're almost full pit stop ahead, and we're not even halfway through this race. As I hit the wall again. This is horrible content. Horrible. Ricardo.
The gap to the car ahead.
Ricardo, why would you even try that? Seriously, why would you even try that? Oh, that was a horrible turn. That was even worse. Oh, Ricardo in the front wing. I bet he's in the fix the front wing. Yep. Oh, it was him he was the one who freaking... He was the one who tried to make I think a send by. Actually, I need to look this up. I know the name of the corner, just blank on me. Monaco... Corner names. Tibet. That's Tibet. Yeah, I don't know why he tried to overtake me on the inside of Tibet. That was ridiculous. Well, I presume he's out on hard tires. Let's take a look. Yeah, he's out on the hards. This wing damage for him might be a blessing in disguise. He might jump us anyway, given how freaking slow we're going.
Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
God, I could use a safety car right about now. Tire wear is still okay.
Right, we think the car behind might start to have fuel management issues. Let's see if we can use this to our advantage over the next few laps. The car behind us is lapping faster than us by around 1 second per lap. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Oh boy, this is going to be a really long race. Oh boy.
We need to push now. Use your overtake button for more
Pushing.
power.
Yeah. See, at some point, I think people would, and in my position, would be angry, but honestly, because I expect this from Monaco, I'm not angry. I'm just, I've accepted that
Gap to car in
this is going
front
to be
is
bad.
23.5 seconds.
Much better to suck it up and deal with it than just, complain about it. So I will enjoy my suffering for the comedy as we will probably struggle to get points. And you watch, I bet Ricardo, he came in on those hard tires, I bet Ricardo's going to finish on the podium now. I bet it's going to happen, just you wait. So I'll do mid-session save right there.
We want to pit this lap, so push now.
Alright, we're gonna pit this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap. Affirmative. Medium tyres at the next stop. Come in at the end of this lap.
And one of the Mercedes is pitting, it's Hamilton. Going to set of medium tires. Albon, seriously? I'm trying to pit. You might as well just get in line. Instead of trying to send one up my inside. Like a buffoon.
Go now.
Fortunately, everyone in front of us, or behind us, got held up just enough that we're able to beat them out of the pit.
Let's get some heat into those tires.
I check the race director. Is there anyone ahead of Ricardo that still has to pit besides Bottas? I guess Norris. So Bottas and Norris still have to pit. So there you go. Bottas should easily, or maybe not. Lewis Hamilton's right there. I think Hamilton got him. Did Lewis Hamilton just pass Valtteri Bottas for the lead of the race? I think he might have jumped him. Let's see. Here's Bottas. There's Hamilton. There's Hamilton, and Hamilton beats him out. So that coming in a lap earlier, he got the undercut, and it worked like a charm for him. So I hit the wall. Uh-oh, we got somebody having an issue. One of the AlphaTauris is slow.
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
It is Grosjean going slow.
Okay, the gap behind is 1.9 seconds.
He is out of the session, but out of the way.
Green flag.
So no safety car necessary. I was going to say we're closing in on Ricardo, but not with ridiculous flubs like that. I still don't understand how I'm getting this corner wrong. I'm really following the line, and I'm either going wide or I'm hitting the curb on the inside. It's really, really frustrating, not gonna lie. Fortunately, my former teammate's doing some great work ahead of us of holding up our current teammate.
Okay, gap ahead is 1.7 seconds.
That might not be for long, though. Imagine Ricardo. Probably gonna have DRS. I mean, he will. He might use it to get past. I'm not sure. No, he can't get by Calderon that time, so we still have a hope yet of finishing ahead of our teammate. As he tried, I don't know why he tried passing there. That seems like an ill-advised move on his part.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy.
But we're gonna sneak up the inside of our teammate, and we're gonna get that position as Ricardo. Held up by Calderon. Just check the front wing. Everything's mostly okay. Nothing of concern, really.
we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake.
Should be an easy overtake for us into turn 1. And we get her. And she should hold up the cars behind us for a little bit, which will help us out. Getting a bit of a gap. Call her on the slowest driver on the grid, in the slowest car on the grid, so... I guess the big question for me is going to be, when did the guys in front of us hit? That will determine whether we score points, and then how many points we'll potentially score.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.5 seconds.
I have no idea what the pit stop window is for the guys on the medium tires. At this rate, we are definitely going to jump Latifi, since we're only right behind him by a couple seconds. We get very close to the wall here. Oh, Grosjean's, let's say, pound the wall. Actually, 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Should be back anyway. Actually might be in position to pass Latifi here. If we can get an opening. Yeah, medium tires, so it's starting to wear on these guys in front of us by this point. I still have no idea when any of them are actually going to pit. They are running pretty long into this race. A little too far to get Latifi. Into turn 1. I think we're in a good position to pass him though. Oh, you could have cooperated, Latifi, then you had to go do that. Trying to pick my spot here. Does he not see that there's a car on his inside? Like seriously, I'm there. He left the door open. The door is wide open for me to just like fly by him on the inside, and he's like not even recognizing it. Every time I try to go on the outside, hitting the wall. Again, Latifi, do you not realize there's a car trying to pass you? That's much better. See you later, Latifi.
Nice work, that brings you up a place.
You were indeed a nuisance. Alright, now we got some of these cars starting to come in. Let's see where they come out. Getting close to McLaren Ocon. We beat them out of the pits. Meanwhile, our teammate has finally been freed behind that Williams car of Calderon.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button more. The gap to the car ahead is 6.6 seconds.
The remaining force India pits, as does the Racing Point. So Perez pits, Magnussen pits, Russell pits, and we'll beat Perez out of the pits. So we will be in P3 on the podium. It's not something I would have been expecting, if I'm being completely honest here, as we look and see how things shook out exiting the pits. Alright, so Hamilton's first, Bottas is second, I am in third, Ocon is in fourth, Perez is fifth, Leclerc is sixth, Ricciardo is seventh, Albon is eighth, Sainz is ninth, and 10th is Lance Stroll. So that is the running order, and unless anything changes, that will likely be how it finishes. Again, overtaking here is incredibly difficult, as always.
Keep pushing. The car behind can't keep up with the pace. We think they're struggling with fuel.
Check one more thing. There is a truck series race coming up tonight, but I'm pretty sure it's at 8 o'clock, and it is. So it's now 7:13 as I record this, so plenty of time to finish this one off, get it out of the way for another full season. Every corner is a corner closer to the end of the race.
The car in front is 42.1 seconds. Is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap.
There is a scenario where I think I might concede the podium to Ocon, but I'll only do that. I think I'll only do that if it's close enough to the point where we're gonna get lapped. Because I would rather not have third place finisher be a lap down. So to get to that point, I will graciously allow Ocon to pass me for third. It'll be interesting though, because Mercedes, even though they have to lap these cars, there's going to be a lot of traffic still.
P3. Bottas is ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead is 46.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. Ocon is behind you. The gap is less than a second. They're on fresh hards. Our gap to first place is 48.8 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Our gap to the car in front is 47.5 seconds.
So at this point, Hamilton and Bottas have already lapped the two Williams cars. And they're just a tad under the full length of the main straight away from lapping Nick de Vries in 19th. Actually, they have already... No, that's... Okay, yeah, Nick de Vries. Nick de Vries is 19th, and they are closing in on him to lap him, so that's where the leaders are at right now. Don't want to hit the wall there. That's not good.
The gap to the car ahead is 50.6 seconds.
Either way, I'm looking at my best finish ever.
A lot of spare energy. Use your overtake button.
At Monaco on this game. even if I let Ocon by, because both previous races I finished out of the points.
Is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap.
I don't think that's happening yet. I don't think that's happening.
The car in front is 54.8 seconds. Teammate by 2.4 seconds. is 58.4 seconds.
Save. The wall.
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Looks like we might be okay in terms of whether we might get lapped or not. They're only now lapping Matsushita. They're right behind the first Haas car, George Russell. They're coming in take 3 to go, so I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay to safely lap thus.
Let's use overtake and
okay
burn some of this
podium.
energy. to teammate behind is 2.2 seconds. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
We're going to look contact with Ocon, and he lost his spot to Sergio Perez. Jumps up into P4. Looks like Hamilton's going to lap up to Danica Kvyat. And I think that's as far as he's going to get. Unless somebody else wants to buy right here. It's going to be Lando Norris.
This is your final lap of the race.
The final lap of the race, he won't get to Norris. Lewis Hamilton ends his 1-year winless drought at the same track where he got his previous victory, Monaco Grand Prix. So Hamilton goes a full year without winning. And then at Monaco, he finally cracks the losing streak to get on the board in terms of a victory. Hard to believe this is Mercedes' first victory of the season and only the second win out of 7 races that wasn't won by my team. Jaguar Racing F1 team. And we're going to come around and get our first podium at Monaco. 2 years of dismal results, we finally get on the podium.
Brilliant job, mate. That's a fantastic podium. Super driving, really strong pace. Very, very happy.
Leclerc gets the driver of the day, and we also are going to gain some points on Ricciardo, which is nice.
So Mercedes have won it, and what a great race it was. Ant, talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Wasn't fourth, but our little contact sent him back down to P5.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team. And they certainly deserve it. Let's have a quick look at how the driver standings have changed. Daniel Ricciardo can be happy with the points he's earned today as it pushes his lead out even further. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day? Let's move on to the constructors. The current leaders continue to extend their lead at the top. Meanwhile, good work from Racing Point this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Not sure about that statement there, Crofty. So Hamilton ended up lapping up to 13th place, so the top 12 cars on the lead lap. So that was the Monaco Grand Prix. We checked the championship standings. And Ricciardo most certainly did not extend his lead. So if you go back, I scored 15, he scored 6. Let's add 9 onto that. So he was 20 points ahead. We gained 9 points on him, if my math is correct. So, no, Crofty, Daniel Ricciardo did not extend his championship lead. He actually lost ground to me, but nevertheless, Bottas remains in 3rd. Hamilton actually jumps Verstappen up to 4th. Perez goes up to 6th. Then you got Gasly, Norris, Sainz, and Leclerc behind him. Still the same 5 guys that score points down at the bottom there. Constructor standings, Racing Point gets ahead of Red Bull. I'm not sure if that's accurate because Stroll scored a point, Prix scored... How many points did Prix score? Prix scored 12. So no, that's also incorrect. Racing Point didn't jump Red Bull because they were probably already ahead of Red Bull. So that's totally wrong. But ignore that. Yeah, that is the constructor standings, and that was the Monaco Grand Prix. Still very much a fight between myself and Ricciardo for the championship.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts.
Another podium. You must be getting used to it up there. How do you think this team will be feeling after that result?
Renault?
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
I'll ignore that.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Oh, missed the money there. My mistake.
boss. This week's income from the sponsors
No, it
is
doesn't
clear,
matter. As long as we
and we're
got
making
money,
good
that's all that
profit
matters.
against our running costs.
Oh, that's a nice little sound. Simulator. I'm actually just looking through my phone right now, but let's go to activities, let's go to messages, corporate, driver market, Ricardo, or actually, Ricardo's at 100 rating, but he's not totally maxed out, and we're not going to give him anything. Let's do some vehicle PR filming. Let's do some chassis department focus and some aero team building. We actually have money to get another upgrade, I believe. So let us see here. View R&D tree. I think we're gonna get this minor brakes upgrade here for the chassis, which will come in time for the Canadian Grand Prix. If I think everything is good, so we can advance. Alright, all the upgrades came in. R&D, just to see where everything's at. This looks like McLaren's gonna jump Racing Point again. Looks like Renault's gonna fall down a tad, and that's pretty much